We're only about a week away from Donald Trump's 100-day in office mark, and he is already starting to blame the media for the failures of these first 100 days. Specifically, he's saying that the media is not going to talk about all of the things that he's accomplished in those first 100 days. They're just going to focus on all the negative. Well, let me tell you something, Mr. President. The reason they're focusing on the negative is because there is literally nothing positive to cover from your first 100 days. Even the people who said, well, I didn't vote for him, but let's give him a chance. Even those people admit that you have done nothing during the first 100 days. Now, I know that's a short amount of time, but you have signed a hell of a lot of executive orders, some of which have been overturned by the courts, so you really can't count that as a success. What is the other success you have? Oh, you got a Supreme Court justice appointed in a Republican-controlled Senate where it was exceptionally easy to do that because they had to change the rules of the Senate in order for you to succeed. So yeah, maybe you can count that as a victory. I count that as Republicans cheating because that seat belonged to Merrick Garland to begin with. But that's beside the point. You have zero legislative accomplishments to speak of. Even Sean Spicer himself couldn't name a single one that you've done. A couple weeks ago at Mar-a-Lago, you had Kellyanne Conway and all your other stooges sit down with markers and crayons and write out big giant lists of all your accomplishments. And I am sure those lists were fairly short because, again, you've done absolutely nothing. This is not the media's fault. It's not the media being biased against you. It's the fact that you are not doing anything. Maybe you're spending a little bit too much time at Mar-a-Lago. Maybe you're spending too much time golfing to actually get things done. But that's the reality that we're looking at here. You're not doing anything other than using this office to make yourself even richer and your kids even richer. Ivanka Trump just got 3 new patents in China the same day she met with the premier of China. Wow, what a coincidence, right? That's all you're doing. So stop pissing on the media. Everybody knows the media sucks for the most part, but in this one instance, them not covering your accomplishments, they're 100% right not to do so because that would involve printing out a lot of blank pages. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. If you've done all those things, please check out all the videos below. Stay up to date with everything we do here at Ring of Fire.